You would not believe the secrets that K-pop demon hunters had hid from all of us. Things that will make your jaws drop in amazement. From the hidden cause of death of Rumie's mother and father, to Mira being part demon like Roomie, to a spooky relationship between Mira and Mystery Saja, as well as the hints suggesting a fourth Huntrix member that we didn't notice. This is going to be very eye-opening to talk about. Like and subscribe because I'm about to expose these secrets and leave you completely stunned. The first secret I will reveal is that Roomie is Guima's puppet. Oh yeah, you all heard me right. Your favorite little princess isn't all you think her to be. And I know that everything will be revealed in the sequel, but for now, you just have to read between the lines to see how this is true. Firstly, Roomie had always been an overdoer. And I don't know about you, but the first sign that someone isn't actually good is their incessant need to always appear good. That is Roomie's story. When it was time to rest, she released Golden. She kept pushing to the point that even Mira noticed. But here's the thing though, Roomie might not even totally be in control of herself. Remember when she ran out of practice because her voice kept choking and she climbed to the top of a building? The way she screamed and disrupted the Hunmoon with her demon powers scared even her. That shows you that there's something else at work here. She could be herself one moment and then this demon side takes over. And it is that demon side that Guima has his claws into. You still don't believe me? Well then, let's take a few steps forward to the Idol Awards performance. After Roomie performed Takedown with the two demons disguised as Mira and Zoe, and they bullied her, she screamed so loud that almost every light bulb burst. That was another moment that her demon side took over. And if you noticed, towards the end, when Roomie walked into the arena to battle Guima, she could not do anything until her demon side went dormant. She had to first battle her demon side before she could come to battle Guima. Other than Guima, Roomie is literally the most powerful character alive in K-pop demon hunters, and she's part demon. Do you really think Guima wouldn't have done his best to get a taste of that power? He definitely would like that. The second secret I have for you is that Mira is a demon. Yes, Mira, the walk ball of anger issues. She is a demon, and I'm going to prove it to you, starting with the obvious proof. Her hair. The makers of K-pop demon hunters are big on symbolism and representation, and one of the quirks they used to differentiate humans and demons was hair color. You can take a quick scroll through the movie on Netflix, and while you're at it, pay attention to all the fans, Bobby, Zoe, Celine, host of the Idol Awards, and the TV interviewer. And one thing you will notice that they all have is black hair, because they are human. But look at the demons. The Saja boys and even Roomie, who is part demon, all have a variety of colored hair. That's where Mira fits in so perfectly. She had pink hair. She's always had it, even as a child, even though her entire family had black hair. And don't even get me started on her clairvoyant abilities. She could always sense when something was wrong, especially with Roomie. It was like she had this eye that could see beyond the normal. But that's not even the sweetest spot of her demon secret, which brings us to my third secret. Mira isn't just a demon, she's Mystery Saja's sister. And how do we know this? Well, maybe because those two are openly twinning the same piece of jewelry. Remember that Mira's fierce earring we saw her wearing at the beginning of the movie? Well, that's exactly the same earring Mystery Saja wears throughout the movie. All you just have to do is look closer. But that's not even all. When the girls were trying to write a diss track against the Saja boys, Zoe began crawling to Mystery Saja's poster. She was first insulting him, then she started thirsting over him. Did you see how Mira tore Mystery's poster off the wall? Almost like she was saying to Zoe, "Stay the hell away from my brother." Dramatic, right? Anyways, moving on. Up next, we have the circumstances surrounding the death of Rumi's parents. So, for those who didn't know, Rumi's mother's name was Mi-young. In the movie, she was revealed to have died when Rumi was very young. The question here is, how did she die? Nothing was ever said. But hey, I got you. So, according to Simon Beck, one of the people that worked on the film, Mi-young was killed by Celine. Yeah, you heard that right. And it wasn't just Mi-young. Rumi's demon father was killed as well. It was a bloody affair. I guess it all came from Celine discovering that Mi-young was in a relationship with a demon. And to think that after killing her parents, Celine adopted Rumi and raised her. Wow, that's just cold. Up next is my favorite secret. It is a secret that answers the question of why the Hun Moon hasn't been sealed permanently with all the generations of demon hunters that have come and gone. Not even the first demon hunters who were powerful enough to battle Guima in the flesh and imprison him. Simple. Because none of the groups were ever complete. There needs to be a fourth member to permanently seal the Hun Moon, and no group has ever had that. But Huntrix will change that. The sixth secret is that Zoe knows more than she's letting off. At the beginning of the movie, when we see her flashback, we get to learn that Zoe has been writing songs for a long time, as far back as when she was in school. But here's the detail that the filmmakers didn't think we would notice. While she was writing lyrics back in school, her lyrics book had the word demon on it, which implies she knew about demons. But how could she when she was still a teenager in school, not even in Korea, and most definitely not in Huntrix? But that's not even all. This next secret is still about Zoe. So when the movie was finally coming to an end and we saw the girls walking through an alley while chanting couch, 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 there was something odd there. Zoe was wearing a shirt that had a picture of Derpy the tiger on it. Coincidence? I think not. Derpy never appeared to Zoe, so how does she know of Jinu's spirit pet? I'm telling you guys, Zoe definitely knows more than she's letting off. The eighth secret that you guys didn't see was a hint at the director. This happened during the fan signing, after the Saja boys left. Bobby came to Mira and Zoe, telling them about how the internet loved the joint fan signing between Huntrix and the Saja boys. Mira, in her never-quenching fury, snatched the phone from Bobby and saw a post about Roomie and Jinu calling them Rujinu. And the account that made the post was named mag_Kang24. Mag Kang is a not-so-short form for Maggie Kang, the director. It's really cute. The ninth secret is about a fan that might play a bigger role in part 2 because he seems to know more than he should. I'm talking about the fan that had a Guima t-shirt on. I mean, humans aren't supposed to know that demons exist, so how on God's green earth did he not only know of Guima's existence, but was such a big fan that he made a t-shirt? That guy definitely knows too much, and I'm thinking we'll find out how in the sequel. And finally, the secret that was right in front of us the entire time. This secret hinted at a fourth Huntrix member, and it is something as simple as the name of the girls. Each girl has 4-letter names, indicating that there needs to be a fourth girl to complete the quartet. 4 girls with 4-letter names. Anyways, that's all for today. Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.